It's so silly how pop music works. You know, you're away from the pop scene for a while. People are like, where have you been?
I know, I've heard it all. I was under a rock, I was in a hole, I was in a cave.
But you could never prepare for being all of a sudden on TV in front of millions of people.
I mean, you have your funky look, your sneakers, and you know, it's like so individual. But I heard it wasn't always that simple. I mean, did they want you to put on a skirt and heels? Or?
Definitely. I had to fight for my look.
When it happened, I was like, whoa, this is like a horse that's going fast.
This is a quote. You lost all sense of who you were as an artist at that time.
Have you ever seen a celebrity post something so bold that it makes you stop scrolling? That's exactly what happened when Nelly Furtado, the beloved pop star, dropped a series of unedited bikini photos that had the internet buzzing. In a world where perfection is constantly pushed onto us, seeing Nelly embrace her natural beauty was not just refreshing, it was revolutionary. But why is this such a big deal? And why did it make so many of us sit up and take notice? Let's dive into this moment and explore why it's sparking conversations all over the internet. The moment that stopped everyone. If you've been on social media recently, chances are you've seen the buzz. Nelly Furtado, known for hits like "I'm Like a Bird" and "Promiscuous," shared a series of bikini photos where she showed off her body with zero edits, no filters, no smoothing, no photoshopping, just Nelly in her natural, unfiltered glory. In the age of Instagram filters, body shaping apps, and retouching tools, seeing a public figure embrace their real self was a breath of fresh air. And it wasn't just any photo. Nelly was confident, radiant, and beautiful in a way that had nothing to do with perfect angles or a flawless look. It was all about being her true, unpolished self. A new kind of confidence. So, why did these photos break the internet? Sure, Nelly's stunning looks and beach-ready body were part of it. But it's deeper than that. What really captured everyone's attention was her choice to be vulnerable. She posted these images without the usual touch-ups and made a powerful statement about body positivity and self-love. In a world where we are often bombarded with unrealistic standards, it's easy to feel the pressure to look a certain way. Celebrities, in particular, seem to be held to an impossible standard of perfection. But Nelly, with this simple act of posting unedited photos, sent a message to all of us. You don't need to hide your real self behind filters to be beautiful. Authenticity is what truly shines. Why it's a game changer. We live in an era where social media is filled with polished, picture-perfect moments. Filters are everywhere, making everything look flawless and leaving us wondering, why don't I look like that? Celebrities and influencers often feel the need to live up to these curated, airbrushed versions of themselves. It's the norm, right? But Nelly is breaking that norm. She's challenging the idea that perfection is required to be loved or admired. And by sharing these unretouched photos, she's saying, "This is me, take it or leave it." Now you might be thinking, okay, that's cool, but why does it matter so much? Well, the truth is, it's a powerful move in the fight against unrealistic beauty standards. We're constantly told that to be beautiful, we need to look a certain way. Skin flawless, body slim, abs toned. Nelly's photos show us something different. Beauty isn't about fitting into someone else's mold. It's about being yourself, embracing what makes you unique, and owning it with confidence. Fans respond, a celebration of realness. As you can imagine, the internet had a lot to say about Nelly's unedited photos, and the response? Overwhelmingly positive. Fans flooded social media with messages of support, many sharing how Nelly's bravery made them feel more confident in their own skin. One fan tweeted, "Nelly Furtado just made me feel so much better about myself." Her unedited photos are a reminder that we don't need to be perfect to be amazing. It wasn't just fans who were cheering her on either. Fellow celebrities also joined the conversation, applauding Nelly for her boldness. The message was clear. Authenticity is beautiful. This isn't just about celebrating Nelly's body. It's about celebrating realness in all shapes and sizes, imperfections and all. It's about showing the world that beauty isn't one size fits all, and that's a message we can all get behind. We suck drawer. The power of vulnerability. Now, let's think about vulnerability for a second. It's not always easy to show the world who you really are. In fact, it's often scary. But there's a quiet strength in vulnerability. Nelly wasn't just posting bikini photos, she was sharing a piece of her true self with the world. And that's a powerful thing. In a society that often pressures us to hide our flaws, Nelly's photos remind us that it's okay to be imperfect. It's okay to have stretch marks, cellulite, and flaws. We all do. And yet, we are all worthy of love and admiration. The idea that you can love yourself and feel beautiful without conforming to anyone's standards is something we should all embrace. What this means for us. This moment is about more than just Nelly Furtado. It's about the shift in the way we view beauty, confidence, and self-love. Nelly has sparked a movement that encourages us to show up as our true selves, unfiltered and unapologetic. The more we normalize real, unedited images, the more we'll break free from the harmful standards that have held us back for so long.
You have your funky look, your sneakers, and it was like so individual. But I heard it wasn't always that simple. I mean, did they want you to put on a skirt and heels? Or?
Definitely.
Really?
I had to fight for my look. I had to say, I want to wear sneakers. I'm just a regular girl, so why am I gonna, go against that? So it was fun to be able to express myself. I was lucky, right?
So, what does this mean for you? It means that you too can be confident in your own skin. Whether you're posting a selfie, heading to the beach, or just living your day-to-day life, you don't need to hide behind filters or edits. The real you is more than enough. In fact, it's more beautiful than anything that could be photoshopped. The ripple effect, a change in the narrative. Nelly's decision to post these photos is part of a larger shift we're seeing in society, a push for authenticity over perfection. It's becoming more common for celebrities to share unedited photos, and it's starting to reshape the way we think about beauty. It's no longer just about the way we look. It's about how we feel, how we embrace our true selves, and how we define beauty for ourselves, not based on anyone else's standards. As more stars like Nelly embrace their natural selves, we're slowly chipping away at the unrealistic ideals that have been imposed on us for years. And this movement isn't just for celebrities, it's for all of us. The more we see real, unfiltered moments, the more we'll realize that perfection isn't necessary to be loved, respected, or celebrated. Closing thoughts. The real beauty revolution, Nelly Furtado's unedited bikini photos, weren't just a social media moment. They were a declaration of self-love and authenticity. She's teaching us that true beauty doesn't come from airbrushing. It comes from embracing who you are, flaws and all. And as you reflect on this, ask yourself, when was the last time you showed up as your true self without worrying about what others think? Let Nelly's bravery inspire you to embrace your own beauty, unfiltered and unapologetically, because the world is waiting for more of the real you. If you loved this story, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more real, inspiring moments. Stay true to yourself and keep shining.